Sweden shocked. Neo-Nazis returned to the streets of Stockholm in anti-multiculturalism march. A rising wave of far-right extremism shakes Europe once again, and this time, the world is watching. Stockholm, one of Europe's most peaceful and multicultural capitals, erupted into global headlines after a large contingent of resurgent neo-Nazi groups marched openly through the city center. The footage spreading across global platforms shows masked groups waving extremist symbols, chanting anti-immigrant slogans, and calling for a pure Sweden. Authorities say this is the largest far-right march in Sweden in years, echoing previous incidents across Germany, Poland, and the Netherlands where extremist groups have re-emerged. Experts warn this resurgence reflects a growing international trend fueled by economic anxiety, polarization, and anti-immigration propaganda amplified online. Sweden, what triggered this march? Reports indicate the march was organized to protest what groups call forced multiculturalism, following Sweden's recent debates on immigration, integration, and rising crime narratives, many of which experts say are distorted or weaponized by political actors. Security analysts say Sweden has become a symbolic battleground for far-right movements due to a large refugee intake in past years, a highly globalized and diverse society, ongoing political tension around integration policies, online radicalization networks active across Europe, police confrontations and public outrage. Counter-protesters, human rights activists, and citizens gathered in thousands to oppose the march. Tensions flared as police tried to keep both sides apart. Officers detained several marchers for illegal symbols. Residents shouted an ode to fascism from balconies. International media swarmed the streets for live updates. Why the world is watching. Human rights organizations warn this is not just a Swedish issue. Similar extremist mobilizations have been seen in Germany, German,
Y,
France, Fran,
C,
United States, United STA,
Tes,
Poland, PA, Land, Netherlands, Nether, Lands. The United Nations recently reiterated concerns about rising global extremism, calling it a direct threat to pluralism and democracy. Swedish leaders condemned the march, declaring that the country will not bow to hatred, while urging citizens to remain unite. This story is developing fast, and the world is reacting. Stay informed, stay aware, and remember, silence helps extremism grow.